This episode is proudly supported by the new Capital Food Market Canberra, where you can explore the very best producers, artisans, fresh food providores and hospitality venues of the region. Here is Krista Potter from Deli Cravings.
It's going to be a beautiful marketplace. It's going to be busy, it's going to be vibrant, it's going to have choice. It's all under one roof, so the weather's not going to be a problem. Yeah, just can't wait to see the community all back.
For more information, go to capitalfoodmarket.com.au or visit the markets and feed your curiosity.
Look, I think a WA lobster, a dozen oysters, half a kilo prawn, some nice sashimi, a bowl of wine, and you'll be right.
This is Fishtales, a seafood podcast. I'm John Susman.
So we're here at the Sydney Fish Markets with the General Manager of Peters, Nicholas Angelo. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Yourself? How are you?
Fantastic. How's 2023 been?
2023 has been really good for prawns. We've had abundance of prawns, especially green prawns. Good pricing on green prawns this year. Cooked prawn will be up, not as good as the green prawn, but we will have abundance of prawn no matter what.
So take us through the different species that you've got on offer this year, Ange.
So this year we have a farm tiger, which is a U10, which is like a jumbo size. Then we have some U6s, which are really big prawns. Green prawns, king prawn from Queensland. The farm tigers are from Tropico. They're a farm tiger, obviously. And then we have, obviously, a Crystal Bay prawn. Fantastic this year. Very solid prawn, tasty, crunchy, very nice. A bit light on colour, but that's the actual natural colour of the prawn.
And in the wild prawns, you've got South Australian kings, you've got wild tigers, you've got Eastern king prawns.
Correct. Eastern king prawns from up north, from Mooloolaba. Nice dark ocean king prawns. Very nice, very tasty. Bit salty,
Yep.
you know, as you expect from a saltwater species. Then we've got the farm prawn as well, which is a little bit sweeter. Very good, very nice prawn this year. Very nice.
What's going to be on your Christmas table in the prawn area?
The prawns just this year, I'm only going to have a kilo of tiger prawns. That's it.
Fantastic.
That's it.
And what about lobsters? It's with the China market still closed. There's pretty good value for the buyers.
This year, yes. WA lobster, we're selling each. We're selling about $36.99 each. So one for every person. It's affordable, it's nice, it's cheaper than a southern lobster. It's an alternative. But this year, southern lobsters have been in abundance. A lot of small ones, and they're good value this year. About $120 they'll be at Christmas time. Good value. The the westerns, are good value, but the local itself, there's not that many around this year, and they're big.
So this is our local Eastern Rock lobster.
Correct.
You're saying there's a bit of a shortage this year?
I think there is a little bit of shortage. I've seen it.
Yep.
Prices are probably going to be up by about 5%, so about 130 again. That's $10 up from last year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And how about fish? How's fish looking coming into Christmas, Ange?
Fish from New Zealand, we'll have some beautiful New Zealand snapper. We'll have some beautiful kingfish from New Zealand, with some flounders, some very good species coming out of New Zealand at the moment. Also, we'll have some nice salmon, all the key species, salmon, snapper, ocean trout, barramundi, beautiful barramundi, Humpty Doo, king reef. We'll have some nice barramundi, yeah.
Now, people often get confused about tuna. I mean, people don't seem to forget that tuna is in short supply over the Christmas period. What are you doing for sashimi? Do you still have tuna suppliers coming through?
Yeah, that's right. So we do have our tuna suppliers who work harder in December to get the fish, because they actually got to chase the fish, find the fish, obviously try and catch it, and then we get it. So we do always manage to pull through. Last year we managed to pull through. This year I'm hoping the same.
Yeah, great, fantastic. So what have you seen as the trends over 2023 in terms of what people have been buying from your shops?
Actually, this year, oysters, prawns, and sashimi. A lot of sashimi. We've increased the variety on our sashimi bars. So recently we just added trevally, more snapper. We've added more uni, which is
sea urchin.
Yeah, sea urchin, very nice. We've added some paradise prawns, which are very nice for sashimi. Very nice.
So you're seeing, people really getting into raw seafood more and more.
More and more, yep. Our sashimi bars have picked up. Our sushi bars have picked up dramatically. It's very good to see.
I mean, I've noticed a lot more uni on display in your shops as well. So the sea urchin, is that something that's just become an it product this year, you think?
Yeah, it has. There's some good supplies out there. Like South Coast sea urchins, very nice product. Consistent, and they only harvest when it's good, when it's a good product, when it's it's time to harvest. Yeah.
Tell us about this 36-hour marathon. How are you shaping up for this year? Are you going to get any sleep?
I'll try and get some sleep. I usually get maybe 3-4 hours in. But there's always phone calls. There's always phone calls.
What would your tips be for buyers looking to get that last-minute Christmas hamper?
Look, come in early. Beat the rush. From the 23rd, about 6 o'clock onwards, it's chaos. I suggest always come in earlier and store your seafood correctly. Ask your fishmonger for ice, a phone box or a cooler bag. Take it home, put it straight in the fridge, and change the plates, change your bowls. Don't leave it in there for a couple of days in the same bowl or the same plate. What you do is take it out, replace it, put it back in there, keep it cold, and you'll be right.
And what are your value picks for Christmas this year, Ange?
Well, it's a tough one. Look, I think a WA lobster, dozen oysters, half a kilo prawn, some nice sashimi, a bowl of wine, and you'll be right.
Fantastic. That's great. Looking forward to Christmas, Ange.
Beautiful. Thank you.
This is Fishtales, a seafood podcast. A Deep in the Weeds production. I'm John Susman. Follow us on Instagram at Fishtales Seafood Podcast or email us at fishtalespodcast@deepintheweeds.com.au. Stay tuned for more tales from beneath the surface of the seafood world every Friday on your podcast app.